Hi, everybody. This is Lee, and often I speak of Green Party candidates on this channel, sometimes Socialist Alternative or Independent candidates. There's one in particular that I just learned about. His name is Akeem Browder, and he is brother to Kalief Browder. He is challenging for the mayoral seat in the city of New York. I caught an interview between him and Ajamu Baraka, the voice of the margins broadcast that Ajamu Baraka has. And Akeem Browder talked about his candidacy and also his motivation for entering the race, that he's trying to get on the ballot. I'm going to leave information in the description to his contact, ways to contact him at his campaign website. He's trying to get signatures from Green Party members in the New York City area. And so, what he's got several things that he's trying to do. He's involved with criminal justice reform. He's involved with social justice. He's involved with community policing. Things like that are part of his platform. And so he's basically running as a Green. That means he supports the 10 key values, the 4 pillars, and that he's definitely motivated by what happened to his brother, Kalief, who was held, an innocent man who was held for 3 years at Rikers Island because his family could not afford the bail. And so I've spoken of Sandra Bland many times on the worst case scenario for those who are basically innocent until proven guilty, but it doesn't matter that while they are waiting for their trial to either be proven innocent or guilty, they are held and treated as guilty due to a lack of financial resources, and that people die, that people don't just have a seat in the jail and wait for the days to go by, that they are fighting for their lives, even, being snatched off the street, being charged or hypercharged with escalated additions to their, jacket by the police officers who want to make sure that they get another notch in their belt. These people are snatched off the streets and then forced to choose between paying a high bond for these escalated charges, or to remain in prison or remain imprisoned or in jail, incarcerated, and then fight for their lives until the trial date. And many people do not make it. Some, if they do make it, they are never the same again. And then some, even if they are proven innocent and somehow make it through, they are so far behind on everything in life. They've lost time with their families, lost time away from school, lost time away from their jobs, and then there's psychological damage from the trauma that they experience. These cannot be recovered, and they usually are not. That they are even still required to pay that high bond, even if they are proven innocent. And so, this is the worst case scenario. Sandra Bland was one, Kalief Browder was another, and that we experienced vicariously what happened to both of them, the extreme beatings that they took at the hands of law enforcement, and then in case of Kalief Browder, at the hands of the other inmates. And so this is one of the reasons that his brother is motivated to run for office, to actually close down Rikers Island and to promote the film that memorialized Kalief Browder's life, the one produced by Jay-Z. And there's also, we've been informed by the movie 13th by Ava DuVernay, but the film with Jay-Z is a little bit more personal. And it kind of puts a name and a face of the worst case scenario that can happen in this for-profit bail system that is also feeding into a for-profit prison system. And so there's problems and there's issues. And fortunately, we do have Akeem Browder available to speak very clearly and very passionately on this issue of why this should not happen in a country that considers itself first world. So anyway, I'll leave information to Akeem Browder's candidacy in the description. You can follow up and see how you can help him and give him some support up in New York City. I say go get him. Good luck.